it's 2 p.m. Agenda nesa wakalo. Yesi nutujo. MTN Momo Pay. Ijikak star. Idopeti kanyapi kanyi star. Uni hash. Arai mam. Itosoma Momo app. Anuje gwele tiboro. Arai tacha. Opona le patana. Oyuara. MTN Momo Pay. Yesi raika titai. MTN Mobile Money. Yesi Money Bank of Uganda.
Voice of Teso News.
MP Rico blasts opposition over deception. Akello donates over 12 million worth of iron sheets to LCs. Traditional healer in trouble for allegedly raping his client. Elsewhere, historic India moon mission sends new photos of lunar surface. In business, chief starts to pin PDM beneficiaries list in churches and trading centers. And World Cup winner Lionel Messi hits brace as Inter Miami reach League's Cup quarter finals. Good afternoon, listener, and welcome to Voice of Teso Radio News Desk at 2 p.m. The news read to you by Jonah, Osike, Akello. The Member of Parliament for Soroti City East Division has blasted opposition leaders over deceptive politics that diverts people's minds from focusing at the national development agenda for socio-economic transformation. Speaking during his victory party organized in Otatai Ward, the MP said that some opposition leaders are full of treacherous schemes that are aimed at fulfilling their selfish interests at the expense of the electorate. He called upon the public to shun opposition politics for the ruling government so as to attain their socio-economic growth through government development programs. State Minister of Works and Transport Musa Francis Akello has donated 390 iron sheets worth 12,870,000 shillings to the local council 1s and 2s of Abarela sub-county to support them get permanent houses as local leaders. According to the political assistant of the minister, Moses Otimo Muron, the donation is a fulfillment of the promise made by the minister in uplifting the living conditions of the lower local leaders. He adds that the donation was made following the request by the LC1s that they are living in indecent houses and yet they are the leaders at the lower local level. We have the report.
The distribution of iron sheets is a continuous program which is meant to cover the whole of Amuria County. It was through the request by the chairpersons LOC1s and LOC2s to the minister. Why we distributed iron sheets, the reasons the LOCs were giving was that for them as leaders, the 10 iron sheets given to each LOC1, at least they will be able to raise a structure that can have maybe like 2 rooms. So when you also have a visitor, you can accommodate a visitor in 1 room. Then they also share. The family will share with the children. A husband and a wife will share 1 room. We spent 12,870,000 for buying these 390 iron sheets.
Some of the LCs who spoke to our reporter expressed gratitude towards the minister for helping them improve on their house structures. Away from that, police in Chira region have confirmed the arrest of Siraje Wanzala, 72, a renowned traditional healer in Kainogoga cell in Jinja City, Northern Division, for allegedly raping his client. The victim, whose name has been withheld, says that Wanzala raped her repeatedly during ritual cleansing sessions in May and June this year. According to the victim, she was battling persistent headaches between January and May this year and decided to seek help from Wanzala. The victim explains that the cleansing sessions kicked off with the bath of unknown substances in Wanzala's shrine, who later forcefully undressed her during the night of 31st May this year before feeding her on unknown substances, causing her to collapse immediately. She regained her consciousness on 8th of June this year with her private parts covered in blood, and on inquiring what had transpired, Wanzala informed her that the blood had been extracted from the sacrificial animals to the gods. She opted for a medical checkup where doctors confirmed sexual penetration, which prompted Wanzala to flee into hiding. She claims that Wanzala later invited her for private talks where he openly insisted that sexual intercourse was part of the ritual cleansing, which, if mismanaged, would deter the healing process. However, Wanzala, who is currently detained at Mafubira police station, has since denied the allegations against him as baseless, arguing that the client is only trading the rape claims as a means of destroying his reputation. The Kira Region Police spokesperson James Mubi says that detectives have been assigned to expedite inquiries into this matter.
International news.
India's space agency has released the first images of the moon taken by the Chandrayaan-3 spacecraft, which entered the lunar orbit on Saturday. The images show the craters on the lunar surface getting larger and larger as the spacecraft draws closer. Chandrayaan-3, with an orbiter, lander and a rover, is due to land on the moon's surface on 23rd of August this year. If successful, India will be the first country to land near the moon's little explored South Pole. It will also become only the fourth to achieve a soft landing on the moon after the United States, the former Soviet Union, and China. After the spacecraft orbited the Earth for about 10 days, it was sent into the translunar orbit last Tuesday and successfully injected into the lunar orbit on Saturday.
Business news.
Parish chiefs and town agents have been asked to hang names of parish development model and Emyoga beneficiaries to churches and trading centers to curb double standards and promote transparency. Helen Adoa, the State Minister for Fisheries and Women, the woman MP, Serere, notes that on several occasions, LC1s and other officers have registered their relatives who have benefited in almost every project. She says the approach of posting a list of government program beneficiaries to public places will help reduce the number of people who practice double standard games.
That was the business news on Voice of Teso. The sports news.
And in sports, Lionel Messi's stunning brace helped Inter Miami seal a dramatic victory against FC Dallas to reach the quarterfinals of the League's Cup on Sunday. FC Dallas led 4-2 with 10 minutes left, but two late goals took the game to a penalty shootout. Miami won the shootout 5-3 at Toyota Stadium in Frisco, Texas. Miami were winless in 11 before Messi's arrival, but have now won 4 in a row. And that was the news.
And that was Voice of Teso News.